Hello my bride-to-bees and welcome to this video. In this video I'll teach you a bridal soft glam that you can do by yourself. So Azizam, let's get started. We'll start off with the eyebrows and you will take the smallest, like the tiniest brush that you own to draw on some fake hair and create soft fullness but also some details. Afterwards, you will go in with a thicker brush and a color matching the actual shade of your eyebrow to fill in the places that you have just drawn on the fake hair to create the fullness and the thickness. And don't forget to take off the excess product, whether it's powder, cream or gel. I'm looking forward to create a very tan and bronzy look, wherefore her foundation shade needs to be 2 shades lighter than her actual foundation shade. If you're also looking forward to create a very tan or bronzy look, you also need 2 shades lighter than your actual foundation shade, because adding up the colors like blush, bronzer and the contour will make your look already appear very much darker than it actually is, and therefore you need a very light base or like a very light background to have the compensation between your face and your neck. Now we'll go on with my favorite step, and that's the bronzing part. You basically just take a warm brown shade and contour your cheekbones, your forehead and your nose. And now to the most satisfying part, it's the blending. It's just blending. You need to blend, and when you're done, just go on and blend. And when there's no edges anymore, you can just stop blending. Now that we're going in with the blush, the placement is underneath your eye and above your cheekbones, and you can also use it as a color corrector for your eye bags or for dark circles. And now you just go ahead and blend it just like the bronzer until there's no edges left. We don't want the blush or bronzer that we just applied to disappear. Therefore, we take the concealer to highlight little places, okay girl? Little places in our face, just like under the eyes, some little corrections that we see, to highlight these places and these places only. And make sure to let the concealer dry before blending it out, because otherwise the concealer will just move around and highlight places that you don't want highlighted. And now that we're contouring the nose, please blend out these edges. It will look bad in pictures and it will look bad in real life. Now we're looking forward to lock in the makeup and to keep the makeup long lasting, and therefore we will use a loose powder and apply it on with a thick brush underneath the eyes, looking up. And if you're struggling with oily skin, I'd apply the loose powder on every place that you'd usually be oily. And now that the loose powder is doing its work, we can go on and continue applying the blush powder and the bronzer powder. Whenever you see that the blush or the contour takes too much spotlight from the face, just add darker eyeshadow to make the eyes pop again and create the contrast again. And for the ones who love glitter just as much as me, you will take a highlighter and highlight the nose bridge to create more depth, and also apply the highlighter the place where you applied your blush on, and optionally you can also use it on your eyelid to make your eyes pop. I would always recommend you lashes rather than mascara, because they are more safe, they are longer and they don't disappear whenever you take pictures. Moving on to the last step, which is the lip color, I need to tell you that you need to try it out by yourself. Whether it's pink, brown, nude, glowy or matte, you need to try by yourself. We tried a matte nude, a glowy nude, but at the end we took the glowy pink look. I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Bye bye!